Respect to Somali. All the time. Father, all the time. Miami. Yeah. Good? Yeah, man. All the time. Yo, man. All the time. Yeah, man. Oh, my God. Yeah, man. School, man. Yeah. Yeah. Born for this, man. Remember, sir, from your 13, there on him.
Yeah, hear me. I one thing me have to tell you. I done Biggs podcast. I make me tell you something at the bad.
No, big up Dan Biggs, you know, see, because you're a top rank in there, East and UK, this is you know,
I'm representing Dan Biggs. You get me? I say not Biggs Dan, you know. Yeah. But we got Biggs Dan see me. Dan Biggs, podcast, mad.
Boom! Welcome to another episode of the Dan Biggs podcast, where we start the podcast every other podcast last. And it's a Saturday morning. Hope you have your cup of tea. We're ready to discuss some dancehall music. See? Well, alright, so morning everybody, morning viewers and subscribers. You know, this morning we have to talk about dancehall music, and our on the podcast, on the platform, is about music and how it influences the dancehall culture. You understand? And what it is, on the last episode, I discussed how Vybz Kartel influenced the dancehall culture financially. And we looked at the macro and microeconomic aspect of how Vybz Kartel actually affects dancehall. Today, we're going to look at dancehall and how Vybz Kartel himself actually impacts the rest of the artists in dancehall. All right? So we're going to look at how he impact the artists then when him coming out, when him how he impacts the artists with regards to collaborations, and how he's impact the artists them in their individual careers, and also producers. And not only artists, people in general, you know. So, all right, for example, you want to take into consideration like his team. And let's start with the immediacy of his team. Look at Scatter Burrell. Scatter was known as a producer. All them time, Scatter deal with fitness, this, that, boom, 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 boom. But you realize that has transcended and translated into Vybz Kartel, where you see Kartel a work out, him a do him thing. But Scatter Burrell now I'm road manager. You know what I mean? So Scatter him have that production aspect to him same way, but he's also the road manager. So Kartel have that production with him on the road. You know what I mean? That has influenced Scatter as well, because Scatter used to just there behind Joe. You used to see Joe Scatter. Now you see Kartel, and what he's doing, Scatter is really coming into his own as a music model. You know, you want to also look at the likes of him son them. You know what I mean? Little Vybz and little Addy and stuff. You have to look and say, oh yeah, him youth them they're on him, but they are living a life now what they only dreamed of. You know, another person who live a life them only dream of because of Vybz Kartel is Nuffy. Look at MC Nuffy. When Nuffy would have been if I never for Kartel. A lot of people don't understand that you can be in the music industry and the financial gain is not translated. You know, make the money. I've been there before. You know what I mean? It does look pretty. You know, make the money. Nuffy make money now. You can see the money upon Nuffy. You can see how grateful he is that Vybz Kartel has given him a chance to earn on such a big level. You know? So we look upon Nuffy, we look upon Scatter. You know, let's go a little further. You know, because his lives will be earning none regardless. Let's go a little further. Look upon the artist them. Look at the artist them. All right. Massacre, and let me start there. Massacre is one of the few artists who remained current and relevant while Kartel was in prison and while Kartel came out of prison. A lot of people now are going to understand so them have to stay in them lane. A lot of artists, you not hear them songs no more, you not hear about them no more, no matter how them put out song, you not hear them. Because okay. So the people them ears are up so. Before the people them ears, they just the right so. So all of them could have just say anything and people just hear them and thing. But now since Kartel come out and raise the bar, the only other artist currently now which you can still hear, which when Kartel was locked up, is a Massacre. You understand what I say? And that's how I look at it. So whether or not Kartel is out or in, Massacre would still be doing his thing. White was still a great song, and it's still a great song. Mute, wonderful song. I'm not saying it's the biggest song, but Mute is still a good song. All right. Look, you find a reinsurgence of the Gaza camp. We have a Black Rhino, a tech show. Brother, the last time I hear about Black Rhino run off a foreigner, that the people them say. I don't know the facts, but that the people them say. You understand? And I'm always a beef with everybody, a man a beat him up on this and that. No, Black Rhino up on stage, I perform. People have to miss the same trip and drop on the stage because how you miss that. Them should remember, say the Askella. That's just that me I talk about. You understand? Because of greatness bring greatness. You know what I mean? Also, Da Vinci, even when Kartel was locked up, Da Vinci still remained relevant. You understand? And I think his best days was on his own. You know what I mean? Musically, because him find him one lane. Him sing for the ladies them, pretty in a birthday suit, and him do him thing. You understand what I say? So Da Vinci carve him one lane, him find him one self. You understand? Even though Kartel gave him that initial strength, him find him oneself. You want to also look at a Popcorn, find him oneself too, because when him in Gaza originally, he was identified as Kartel's protege. No, Popcorn isn't running to be the king. You understand what I mean? Him are the king of Canada. Whether you want to believe it, yes or no, Popcorn are the king of Canada. Him conquer the GTA. People at Toronto love him. People at Alberta love him. People at BC love him. So Popcorn, him carve him one lane. And you see him represent dancehall, him represent dancehall on a high level. You know what I mean? So, let us talk about the people who would not have necessarily made it without Vybz Kartel and wouldn't be really dancehall relevant. Not saying they wouldn't make it in life. They would not be dancehall relevant in the space. Let's look at a Madsus. See? From the Gaza camp. Madsus is not a dancehall artist, you know. Really. But Madsus is a dancehall figurehead. You know what I mean? Or a dancehall figure, so to speak. If I never for Kartel, probably Madsus, because you saw Madsus dressed clean and decent and sharp. Maybe Madsus would have working. Me personally see Madsus as a bank teller. I don't really see him fit in a call center, but him have that bank teller call center look there. You understand what I say? So I just feel like that Madsus would have do. Sean Storm would have be, well, he would have be a mechanic as a team that got jaggers for do. You know what I mean? Hopefully he would have be successful at it too. And this is not me training the shades, this is just being realistic, you know what I mean? So Sean Storm would have probably be a mechanic. Madsus would have probably be working at a bank as a bank teller or a greeter, one of them people, you know what I mean? And nothing wrong with them profession there. Let me see now, who else? Enough would have probably give up MC thing because I'm gonna get a real fight with Sting and everything. Probably enough would have sell and market. I don't know what enough would have, because enough you have the little load something there and yeah, probably would have worked my store. I don't know what enough would have do. You know what I mean? How it impacted even Spice's career. Spice is now seen as more of a loyal person. Because when Spice is swing up to the ABC community and she over there do her thing, nobody now knock her. She over there do her thing. The Jamaican them that one that she really loyal, you know, but you see all the love she have for Kartel and them something that people more believe in her now, say yes, Spice I want away again. You know what I mean? And so yo, we have to say, oh yeah, it does affect her career. Not in a way where it affect her sales and boost her sales. No. Because Spice is the queen. I'm just simply saying that people are more believable in Spice's loyalty now and her honesty to herself, to her culture, and to her craft. You know? So we talk about a lot of artists. Now let us touch the big artists them now. Like a Movado. Let's talk about it now. We're not afraid to talk about it on Dan Big's podcast. If you reach this far on the podcast, remember July 20. Dan Big's car show, Western Outlaws, Forward Down, take it there at the Somalian Center. Just come join all a vibe. You understand me? I said, watch some car drift and drive and them thing there and just come enjoy yourself. You understand? Buy your tent, buy your buckle, buy your boot, whatever you want to do. Just come all a vibe. Also too, big mood. You understand? Big movements, you know the thing God, the nice big up yourself. Bikers Invasion, Dre, and me a host a party there too. You understand? R1000, me a host a party there too. What if something I go on for the summer? If you don't want to get active, just follow me by Instagram and them something that DanBiggs876 and just know where I go on to Canada. You understand? Okay. So back to the podcast. Let's just talk about Movado. Now we're not talking about the watch. Movado brought almost tears to Bounty Killer eyes. When Mr. Movado up on a trailer with Killer and the joy of our almost 15 years that have not reunited, it was amazing and an amazing moment. And like I tell you something, there's a law in physics that says energy cannot be created but only can be transformed from one form to the next. You see that positive energy that what I tell you about last week, where Kartel come out with that positive catapulting energy there? Yeah, watch. I bet you hear it's hang out of Movado soon. I bet you. Who want bet me? Remember today. Bet you soon hear it's hang from Movado. I think Movado has accepted that energy and he's going to pull forward. You know what I mean? So, big up yourself, Movado. Golly God. We see Bounty Killer now is being treated like how we're supposed to be treated. With a nice tour bus and a son of a treat the kingdom of dancehall. You know what I mean? Son of a treat the kingdom of dancehall and put respect on the G them name because they've done it. And they've been doing it. Dancehall is the most influential genre right now. Check your facts, man. Drake them, Burna Boy them, all of them listen to dancehall. Alright? So when I'm in episode 2 long, but we just say, yo, a lot of these artists would not be the same without Vybz Kartel. And whether or not you take it, even if Vybz Kartel come out and overshadow you, finally, look on Dexter Daps. Dapper now stop sing for the girl them. Dapper come out and say, God's got me covered and the people them love him same way. So I don't want any artist to feel like, oh, because Vybz Kartel come out and overshadow you. Me no want hear no man a mumble. Me no want hear no vlogger and mumble say, yo, Kartel give them an interview. Must want to touch that point here quick. Bro, Jeffrey, you have done so much wonderful things for the dancehall genre. I want to give you a round of applause. But don't become a caricature yourself, my bro, and start crying about people and give you no credit where you did. What you feel like? You ever seen a king get no crown of them one town, you idiot? Come on, man. Stop being vlogging, baby, bro. You understand? Same way, big up yourself, same way, my brother. You know, Charlie Mount Ravers, them, Flair family, Flair team. Yeah, so wonderful episode this week because we have to look at dancehall music and how it affects our lives and it affects my life when we listen to artists. It brings out the best of them. It brings out the best of them. Alkaline now. I talk about the big name them. Oh, Alkaline affected since Kartel come out and since Kartel's reinsurgence on the scene as the king. You just find Alkaline and I got to interview them something. Which the interview they never really necessary either. To be honest. Because Alkaline fans know an Alkaline interview. Alkaline fans just want Alkaline moments. When them see him backstage and them deal with people and people, listen bro, we love you for who you are. We love you for who you are. You know? So, to all the dancehall artists them bro, if you don't feel like say, yo, Kartel come out and overshadow and work harder. That's how it go. Now because me a win, means say, yo, you now win. It just means you need to work harder. And it's as simple as that. You know what I mean? So, come fight with me in the comment section. Tell me you want to tell me, say. And me could just deal with it in a respectful way. You understand what I say? It's a wonderful episode again. Hosted by Dan Biggs Podcast. Give thanks to all of my viewers and subscribers. Thank you so much. If you are watched so far and you like the energy and like the vibe, let's keep it going because I'm committed to giving you good content when it comes down to dancehall and critiquing the genre from a higher level. You know what I mean? We're not just chat off our face. You understand? No, we're not just chat because we have mouth. I'm out.